arrived at your destination.
와. 셔틀 버스를 타고 갑니다. 문 잠갔지?
Okay, while here, for example, we can see some of the best Antinori labels and the oldest vintages, including, for example, Cervello della Sala. Have you ever heard this wine?
Yeah.
No? Antinori. Okay. Very good. Okay.
여기 앉을까? 영화관이야.
못 먹이던데 이거.
냄새가 너무 좋지 않아 그래도?
응, 못 먹이겠어.
Regulated old wine production in Florence, so that we start to have official documents from that time. For curiosities, just really feel free to ask.
와.
Sample of wine since they're immediately strong wine flavors. And here we go. Oh, okay. So that today we're doing a sort of backwards kind of visit because we will start by the end of the process. And you can see some maturation. And a really interesting characteristic of this winery is that the building is empty. You can also knock. It's empty, which means that they installed a huge steel skeleton in order that you always have the alcoholic fermentation. And when we're talking about red wine making, it's fundamental when we start to receive the grapes in harvest to gentle squeeze them at the beginning because this permits to not damage the solid part, so, which are known as gamba, that you can read on the barrel itself because this is the name of the producer, okay, which is an Italian producer found in northern Italy, so we are in us. When the grapes start to arrive at the winery, they're actually getting ready for harvest, even if of course in this region it has already started, okay, because it's mostly a Romance exposition because we do not produce in something here but in Chianti state, so where Chianti and Solaia are also produced.
이거 앞으로 저구나.
한가 봐.
상추.
Okay, so there you have the bottom line.
Soil.
So here you will have the scales showing you the process. So I was talking about before, which was the level of toasting that the scales starts to obtain a finishing. For how much the wine will be stored in bottles as well before they can be sold. Okay. Okay. Of course, you can have a seat where you prefer. We can start together tasting now. Okay. Of course, you're free if you would like to start before sniffing and trying one. Before me, I was just going to explain a little bit. Today we're tasting not only current vintages, the current ones are only those of Badia and Tinanello. the nose, starting from the primary kind of flavors. Of course, in this case, we have a really ripe between a ripe red fruit and black, like red cherry, plum, all the specific aspects of Sangiovese in the nose. It's quite balsamic, so there's also a mint kind of hint on the nose. And definitely really, really spicy. Okay. I don't know if you can smell a little bit of like pepper.
Pepper,
Yes. Something like cinnamon and nutmeg on the nose.
시나몬.
This is always the oaky kind of character coming from the wine. At the same time, it's quite woody. It's like to smell cedar when you walk in the forest, and you can smell some wet wood, wet leaves, mushrooms. But yeah, it's still pretty young, okay, because you can immediately see that it would be difficult to just appreciate it as it is now. Okay, it requires maybe a couple of years, even more, to be stored for longer in the bottles, because now it really presents quite high levels of acidity and still really high levels of tannins. Okay, it lives on really cotton mouth. Okay, there's a lot of okay. There's a lot of cinnamon, nutmeg in here, black pepper, cloves in terms of secondary. After, still leather, a little bit of dark chocolate. I can smell more dark chocolate in here. High acidity, high tannins, but compared to the others, really soft. Okay, so smoother kind of tannins. Yeah. This is mostly because to produce Tinello in Solaia, they have a different cap management technique. So instead of pumping over the cap, for example, they punch down the cap. So they have mechanical paddles that gently punch down the skins, which means that since it's as I told you, softer, more gentle kind of process, this helps to obtain softer and of course really flavor complexity, pronounce intensity, mostly of the spiciness, so black pepper, cinnamon,
섞여가지고.
vanilla.
확실히 색도 엄청 그냥 보랏빛.
Yeah. High levels of everything, which means, high levels of acidity, mixture, even if it's in total useful primary, secondary, tertiary aromas, high alcohol. So it's a really balanced kind of wine that can be defined definitely as an outstanding wine. Okay, and consider that Tinello, according to how you store the bottle, okay, but it can usually be aged even for 15 to 20 years. Okay.
But when would you say is like the appropriate time to drink it?
At least you would like to be experiencing longer, and then let's say ready, because that's definitely ready now. If you would like to experience a more vintage of Tinello, at least 10 years.
At least
At least.
Isn't all the good wines that you have to wait for 10 years?
Yeah. Depends which is your purpose.
너무 예쁘다.
이거 아니야? 이거? 와우, 완전 또 안티노리 느낌.
그러게.
좋다. Good, thank you. Where are you from? South Korea.
First time, so yeah, I'm gonna drink one of the avant de partir à l'autre place, puis qu'on en sort du sport pour aller au message. Quand je te disais que...
우리의 테이스팅엔 우리는 뭘 마시는 거지?
Il rosso hammara puis moi je l'ai trouvé pour 40 000. Il y a 40 000 avec chambre.
It's like a little hidden place.
어 예.
Oh wow.
Here is our secret.
오.
And nobody will disturb us. Still water or sparkling or both?
Sparkling for me.
Sparkling for me, please.
It's our private place.
문 여기 있는 거 보고 너무 놀랐어.
I know, me too. 했나?
우리 중학교였잖아.
이거 중간급이었어?
응.
근데 중간급 아니고 거의 최상급으로 뭔가 테이스팅 받는 느낌인데.
우리는 와인 투어 안 하고 제일 비싼 거긴 했어.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Our story starts in 1971 when Giovanni Neri decided to move here from a small town close to Florence to make a great wine. He has been a wheat grower and merchant, so he had no experience about winemaking, but he had a passion. He had a winery, and across the road in front of the winery, the first vineyard planted in 1971. Fiesole is still the same vineyard giving us excellent grapes. From this vineyard, we had the first harvest in 1978. Our classic Brunello. Now we call it white label Brunello because since the beginning, since the first release, the label has always been white.
어?
Simple. In Montalcino, we basically have a Mediterranean climate, but in the northeast, we are influenced by the Appennini, the mountain chain all along Italy. Here, the winds arriving are cooler and dry. Here the microclimate is fresher, nights are cooler, and we have more rains than in the south. Brilliant and intense.
Oh, it's really floral.
Yes, it's so rich. I think it's interesting. It's just the fourth release for this wine.
Oh.
But we think that can be aged up to 10 or 12 years with no problems.
향이 되게 it's really powerful. swirling 안 했는데 되게 powerful하죠.
그래? Volcanic soil. Why is it better for the grapes?
Because the volcano can give us so great variety of minerals like no other types of soils. I mean, in volcanic area, for example, in Sicily, all around Etna mountain, nothing is missing. We don't have lack of any type of mineral. That's why also in close to Etna mountain, for example, the fruits and vegetables are so tasty because of the soil.
Because of the soil.
Just thinking, erupting, imagine the volcano bringing up the minerals placed very deep. They bring them on the top.
맛있다.
맛있다.
Do you like it?
Yeah. It's very, it's a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be.
The texture of the tannins is intense, it's thick but elegant, not green, not unpleasant, not at all. I leave you in peace, just 30 seconds, 1 minute, enjoy your wine.
Okay.
But I will be back.
Okay. 되게 acidic 할 거라고 생각했거든. Because it's so young. 근데 생각보다
그렇지.
Famous for Nova
Uh-huh.
and the black label Cherry.
Yes.
but it's also true that our white label, our entry-level Brunello, it's very good and still bringing on the same philosophy by the family. It's a very good Brunello actually.
어느 선생님 리스 비싼 거지?
Black label. That one.
음.
Is that the highest level?
It's our diamond,
Ah.
actually. Cerretalto is a special Brunello coming from this small vineyard, this natural amphitheater, you see. Unique is the wine because unique is the soil. Just 100 meters of distance between Collalli and Cerretalto, but the terrain is completely different.
Oh.
Yes. Cerretalto is planted on this type of terrain. It's called a plintite. I never heard of it. And searching on Google, I discovered that usually the plintite is found in tropical areas.
Oh.
I don't know why we have it in Italy. I'm honest, I don't know. I cannot know everything. Probably something happened millions of years ago, moving the earth. We are the only winery with a vineyard, planted on plintite in Italy and probably in Europe. You see some clay on the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rest is iron, a lot of iron, magnesium, quartz, type of minerals like in other parts of Italy, in general in Europe. And Cerretalto is
Wow.
special. The profile, the smell, the taste is like no other Brunellos. It's incredible. No, it's fun because Giovanni bought the field at the end of the 70s. He didn't know anything about chemistry. Okay. And also the chemical studies about this vineyard has been made in recent times, but he saw something special.
Oh, smart man.
안티노리가 가졌던 훨씬 비싼 거 같아요. 그냥 진짜 쉽게 말할 수 있어요. 카페로 된 것도
Stay in the bottle for a longer time.
이게 유명하다.
그렇지. This is the famous wine.
Receiving very positive feedbacks, excellent ratings every year.
Really well.
Giving us great satisfaction. It got 100 points twice, and the vintage 2001, released in 2006, has been declared the best wine in the world.
2001 vintage?
Yes. But in general, Lecetine Vineyard gives us very good product every year. When the vintage is perfect, okay, it's easy. But also when the vintage is not perfect for the climate, vines react very well. It means that they are in the perfect place for living.
What do you think about this year?
Has been interesting because
It's been very hot, right?
no.
No?
No, I have to tell you, the 2023, if we accept 2 weeks in July and 1 week in August, we had the temperatures in the seasonal average, also the spring. Many people say, oh, this spring it's so cold. It was not cold, it was normal. But in the last years, we had so warm springs that people didn't realize that the temperatures were just in the average this year.
Oh.
Good rains in the winter at the beginning of the springs, creating good reserves of water underground. This year, not only the vineyards, but the nature didn't suffer the drought.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, the woods, the forests, the country is so green. Last year, in May, everything burned. No, this year is good.
This year's good.
We had some molds called peronospora. I don't know the translation in English, sorry. But spotted.
Okay.
Okay, here and there. For example, in the south, the season seems to be excellent for the quality and the quantity. Very generous. So we can really choose the best grapes.
Okay.
Among the production. Other wineries have been not so lucky. An example, in May we had a violent storm with hail between the two roads. Here, fields, forest, okay. Very localized here in the middle. Okay, very localized. Here, there is a small winemakers only having 3 hectares. Where the hail went, completely on the small vineyard of this winemaker. Completely destroyed. This winemaker, unfortunately, this year, 2023, they skipped the harvest.
Oh no.
It's a matter of luck or bad luck. So
If that's all about the winemaking,
Yeah.
it's the nature.
The Mother Nature.
yes,
Sure.
in Italy we say we are down. We take everything coming from the upside.
Oh yeah.
So we try to work with my colleagues in the vineyards, try to work at their best.
Because we thought it was like too hot, like in Italy. That's what we saw on the news. Like sometimes it going up to like 40 degrees Celsius.
It depends. In Sicily, in the south of Italy has been terrible, terrible. While, for example, in the north, they had a lot of drought, and when the rain storms, we call them water bombs. Close to Milan, this year, 2023, we had the first tornado. We never had in the Mediterranean area, never. We said it's impossible. Here we don't have the conditions for tornadoes.
Oh.
We had the
Not
first
anymore.
tornado. We are going to a tropicalization. It's a fact. And now, for economics, for agriculture, for safety, we have to face it. We have to find solutions, also for buildings, for everything. But the center of Italy, so Tuscany, Umbria, Marche, Lazio, the center,
It was okay.
we cannot complain.
Okay. Okay.
Did you try it?
No, not yet.
It's so good.
Oh, sorry. I talk too much.
That's okay.
I
We
asked the
love
question.
it.
It's not. It's good to know.
My name is Tiziana, sorry, I
Oh.
didn't present myself. Tell me, Tiziana, stop talking. I
No.
talk too much. Okay?
It's really good to have a
Yeah. Information, yeah.
Because I mean, we came here to learn about the winery, how you guys make the products, the
Okay.
wines, and that. It's really good. It's better to know while we drink it, you know.
Yeah. It's important. There is so much work behind a bottle of good wine. So many people working, doing their best.
It's good.
Here we have more complex flavors, more structure.
More powerful.
Yeah. Tenuta Nuova is more everything.
More everything. Yeah, definitely.
It's not a professional definition, but
I understand what you mean. 향이
왜
이게 더 약간 좀 더 산뜻한 느낌이 있는데.
더 is it earth or herbs or mineral?
약간 스파이시한 느낌도 있는 것 같고.
I don't know. If I feel like I feel more minerals.
약간 가죽 냄새도 갑자기.
Has that leathery smell? 맛있는데 이것도?
이게 좀 더 묵직한 느낌이죠.
이게 조금 더 묵직한 느낌이야. 이게 조금 더 섬세하고 무거운 걸로 치면 이렇게 순서대로 무거운 것 같고
순서대로 이런 것도.
점점 더 무거워지는 느낌?
We feel like it's more structured, like it's a little bit more dense in terms of the flavor.
Yeah.
And also the aftertaste is very, very long. Actually, it's a very good wine. For being the first attempt, we cannot complain, actually. It's a wine, probably, among these Brunellos, is the most old style Brunello. Probably requiring a longer time in the bottle to reach its best. Now it's good, but it's not at the best. We think it's still young, while the other two are more enjoyable, also if young.
How long would you say we should keep it in a bottle before opening it?
So this is the first release, so we will see together. I can give you an hypothesis. I think that if we wait 3 or 4 years more, it will be better. That's why I told you it's an old style Brunello, because in the past, Brunellos were more austere, requiring a longer time in the bottle. While now, because of the style, because of the climatic changes, Brunello are more ready. Very good for the aging, but also more enjoyable when young.
Okay. Sometimes you want something more strong, and sometimes you want something more elegant.
And casual to drink.
You can never say like, oh, I like this more, you know, depending how you feel or
Yes.
what you want to drink today. The mood, yeah.
The people we share with, or also the food, why
The
not?
food.
But more important, mood and
Yes.
friends.
Yes.
Vintage 2020, very elegant vintage. For us, it's still young. As for the other wines, also the Cabernet wants to stay in the bottle for a while, if you want.
That's if we can wait.
If you can wait.
But you are young, you can make the investment.
Yeah.
Aging wines is an investment. Okay? Just to be patient for a while, and after you will have great wines in your cellar.
I asked if 2023 is good. It's because we
just got married. So we want to have, 2023 vintage wines. We want to collect it. So maybe every anniversary we can drink 2023 vintages.
It's a very good idea. It's what we make for our sons and daughters. We buy a Brunello or Barolo from the year when they were born. And we open the bottle when they become adults. But yes, for the wedding also.
Yeah.
You have to come back here because Brunello 23 will be released in 28
Okay.
and will be a very good vintage, believe me.
Oh,
Five-
okay.
five
We have
years.
to come
Yeah,
back.
We got 5 years. Because 2018, that's the year we met. So we
started collecting 2018.
2018,
Great.
Yeah.
and because this is our honeymoon actually.
Oh, congratulations.
Grazie.
Best wishes.
Well, I was born in Korea, but I grew up in the States. So I'm very used to California wines. So me drinking this Cabernet Sauvignon, it's completely different from California wine.
Yeah. No, this is a Tuscan Cabernet.
Yeah. I mean, I do like California wines too, but this is, I feel like, more elegant.
The Italian style is more elegant. The American style,
Bowls.
bolder, and there is a massive use of oak.
Yeah.
Massive use.
Completely different style.
Yeah, completely different. If I drank this and if someone asked like, oh, what kind of grape this is, I would never say Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes, because the Cabernet Sauvignon in Napa Valley is processed Cabernet. Here we can still recognize the grape, we can still recognize the primary flavors typical of this varietal, and also the potential of aging is longer. Usually the Cabernet Sauvignon, the standard Cabernet Sauvignon in Napa Valley, they have a very short life. While here we can arrive up to 15 or 20 years also. The fruits in this Cabernet are still fresh, are not jammy.
Oh, not
yes.
jammy at all.
Yes, not jammy at all.
뭐가 제일 맛있었어?
나는 그냥 세 번째가 네 번째 둘 다.
이거 두 개? 나도.
그냥 좀 더 쉽게 마시려면 근데 난 로소도 괜찮았어.
맞아. 다 맛있었어.
예.
오빠, 포도 완전 주렁주렁 여기. 와. 너무 기대된다 또 갑자기. 어머 가는 길도 너무 예쁜 거 아니야?
Oh wow.
It's so beautiful.
진짜 예쁘다 여기는. 또 다른 느낌. 와우. 와우.
And our vineyards, we have 20 hectares of vineyards, and they're located on 3 different altitude levels. So we started with the lowest vineyards by the river. There is a small hill, and there's a vineyard facing us that looks like a piano.
피아노?
So there we have 5 hectares. Then the rest is just behind the olive trees. That is Vigneto Ginestra. And then you saw the vineyards as you were driving up on each side of the road. Those are our vineyards as well. And then the rest is at 450 meters. So very diversified soils as well. Onwards, it's pretty much all new. So the farmhouse was already existing, and then he restored this part, he added it for the vinification, and then also the underground for the aging. And so here we are under the terrace, underground. We are around 50 meters down, more or less. So here is the aging room. As you can see, we have pretty much all big buckets.
Wow.
You can sit where you want.
너무 예쁘다.
아늑하다.
Yeah.
The rosso is gastronomic, easy to pair with anything. You can drink it. You know, nowadays a lot of people pair the wine with pizza, with maybe some
Yeah.
type of gourmet pizza or with seafood as well. It's quite interesting to see new approaches. Until a few years ago, it was just wild boar steak and pasta.
I mean, if I smell, I think the rosso could go really, really well with the pork as well.
Yes.
Chicken. 너무 좋은데?
Yeah.
로스 너무 맛있다.
아, 그래?
A lot of red fruits and a lot of it's really like smooth, soft.
It's soft,
not,
yes.
Not much of tannin at all, and even in the mouth, it has quite a long finish.
Yes, for a rosso, yes.
I still can feel it under my tongue right now.
I feel a lot of like red fruits.
Yes, this one is extremely fruity. The 2020s, and it's evolving. I mean, I've been tasting this wine since it was bottled, pretty much, and the evolution is, and to me now it's getting close to its 100%. It's really opening. Before, as soon as it was released, you know, the fruit was not showing as much. It was still a bit tight, a bit square. Now it's just really, really soft, and I love this mineral finish.
Oh,
It's very
yeah,
sapid
yeah.
finish
Yeah.
that leaves your mouth watering.
It's like it calls for another sip.
Yeah.
Yes.
After every sip, it's like you want it more.
Yes, we were having this talk with our winemaker, and he said, "What do you think a good wine is? What, when you try wine, what, you know?" I said, "Actually, I don't know. It's like, for me, it's when I want to drink more. If I have a bottle with a friend, and you know, we start serving each other, and after one glass, you feel that it's too heavy, it's too much. Maybe it's a perfect wine, but it's not a good wine because you can't finish it. But a wine that asks
Keep wanting
you,
for
yes,
more.
and the rosso for me, and also the 18 rosso, which I love. I could drink a bottle easily because it's you have this mouth-watering feeling that almost makes you want to.
I mean, I understand why you said. I mean, this is rosso, but it's so much comparable to other Brunellos.
Yes.
It has the Brunello texture and feeling.
It's got the backbone as well of a Brunello. It's there. It's the body's there. Of course, the Brunello by the disciplinary should be aging longer, but for us, simply it's not up to Brunello standards for us.
But I mean, we started drinking wine not that long ago, so we haven't tried like a whole bunch of Brunellos, but it is better than some.
So some of the Brunellos that we
I
tried.
think also it's not easy to compare because you have to think of the area where you are,
the winemaking approach,
I mean, of
the
course.
size, and you think Montalcino is so small, but there is almost 250 producers. Some are small, very niche, but it's many producers. So I haven't tried all of them.
Oh, but it's so good.
I almost feel like flowers too. Like
In the 18 Rosso, I always smell violets.
violets.
Not straight away. After 10-15 minutes in the glass, I have the violets.
For me, I struggle to smell flowers. Like, I mean, I feel like it's there somewhere, but it's like, I cannot define
Which one?
which one. I mean, it's because I don't know the smell of flowers, maybe.
When I did my sommelier course, what I loved, we had little flavors in little boxes, and one of the lessons was to really try them without the wine, because often you can feel something but you don't know what it is because you haven't smelled it before.
Yeah.
So you need to eat a lot of foods, try different things to actually be able to compare
Yeah.
it.
Then let's eat more
More work.
and drink more.
Yeah, because sometimes you just like you smell it or you feel it on your palate, but you can't define it
Yes.
like-
yeah, I mean, yeah.
because you don't know what it is.
I mean, you taste it, you feel it, it's really good, but why is it good? You sometimes, yeah.
Brunello, you have more the leather,
The smell,
the
the aroma.
balsamic, still fruity, but more complex, more full-bodied, very velvety. The tannin is so velvety.
진짜 맛있다. It's very good.
And I sometimes get annoyed when sometimes the critics they completely destroy a vintage. 18 was not considered in the books the 5-star best
yeah.
vintage because of the climate conditions. But actually, I find that some products in the market are unbelievable. There are some producers that 18, to me, it's
Like that vintage.
yes. And I actually myself, I never like the 5 stars vintages. I always prefer to try the second best, maybe the 4-star, and to really look for the producers because in the best vintages, I think it's whatever you pick, it's going to be good. Like a 16, for example, was
The best.
the best. Yes, anything is going to be amazing. Difficult vintages, I think the range widens. It depends on the producer.
It comes to personal taste.
And also personal taste. Absolutely. I mean, I am not, I would not like too much the 17 in general, not just Poggio di Sotto, but in general because it's too tannic, it's too powerful, and to me it's a wine that requires food. You need to really pair it with something bigger, something stronger, and I always I don't eat a lot of meat, so for me a smoother, fresher wine is perfect for what I typically eat at home as well.
I mean, even though this is BDM, like I can just drink it without any
Yeah.
food. It's so easy to drink.
Yes.
It
I
doesn't-
wouldn't want to pair this with anything.
Exactly.
Maybe some like cracker or cheese, but
Yeah, with cheese.
Yeah.
I think this is a common answer. Almost everyone says that they would pair it with cheese, with pecorino cheese, with soft, very soft, not aged cheese, because you don't want something that overpowers it.
It's so smooth in my
It
mouth.
doesn't feel like BDM. It's just it's not common BDM.
Yes, it's not what you would think a Brunello. It's more elegant. I love how it's so vertical. You feel that it goes from the back of your mouth and continues.
Maybe it's not the best way to describe it, but it's more of a Pinot Noir of that feeling.
This is a way that we use to describe.
Elegant, soft, and a lot of fruitness, a lot of but structure is strong, but so easy to drink and not heavy. 여기를 잘 눌러야 되나 보다. 기다려봐.
Ciao, buongiorno. We don't have tasting, but we want to buy wine. Yes, yes. Nice to meet you, Roma. Kind of hard. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Gotta be in here.
와우.
Aww. Hey. Look. 같이 들어가는 중.
그러니까 he's leading the way. He or she.
Ciao. Please.
Buongiorno.
Some water.
시다.
여기는 좀 큰 편이네 그래도.
아무래도 여기는 좀 많이 만드니까.
Now, if you stay in 몬탈치노, you are rich. But decide to buy old. Merlot, because we have also each it is wine. One is Merlot and Sangiovese. Let's go.
그런 거구나.
나도.
고개 넣고 봐. 직접 사람이 하는 게 아니야.
와.
So, the cover is important because this is from Harry Potter. Same.
Yeah, similar.
Today we try Rosso di Montalcino 2021, but you don't think Poggio di Sotto and
No.
Tenuta Nuova. Is it?
Completely.
Exactly.
So we were planning a trip and we looked around Italy, or where's Italy? 정원이가 좋아하는 백바지 트리. 얘네 깔끔하게 되게 잘 해놨다.
90 빈티지야? 87. 나오겠지.
Where from?
Korea?
Korea, South Korea.
Yeah.
Mostly the vineyards that we have in the higher part of the property, and is the more higher, one of the more higher in Montalcino, here up. And the vineyards is 25 to 30 years. The aging is traditional, so 3 years in large oak, Slavonian oak, and now we have in tasting 2013 that is 7 years that is in bottle, because the Brunello is not like the Rosso. Usually we start on 25 of September, 1 week later.
Because we visited a few wineries here, and most of them are starting this week.
This usually yes, the time is around 10-15 of September, and but here we have to consider that we are
Higher up.
cold.
Right.
Here is cold, so it's almost 2 weeks more here in September. Cold nights, humid.
먹어본 브루넬로들이랑 좀 다르긴 하다. 엄청 막 I don't feel a lot of like leather, oak, you know. It's more like elegant. It's more
정원이가
flower.
좋아하는 스타일인 것 같아.
Yeah, I like it.
Leather, tobacco, cloves. It's more an evolution of the hot vintages here in Montalcino. For example, now we have the 2011 hot vintage.
Okay.
So this is already a selection. So we have a darker color, full body wine, hot vintage, more tannins. For this reason, we need 12 years to open up.
Oh.
Yeah. And now start to be very nice, but you still have tannins.
So would you say we might have to wait a little bit more to drink it?
These kind of selections usually 10 to 20 from the harvest for the peak, but even
longer.
12, 13 to start to open. Now is a very nice balance, very nice to taste, something very particular, ripe fruits, but also the spicy part is present in this wine. Yeah. It's a normal evolution of hot vintage.
Oh yeah, it's really dark.
Same vineyard, but just selections and more harvest later.
색깔도 더 탁해.
더 익을 때까지 기다렸다는 거잖아.
Ruby red deep. This is ruby red light.
아 이거 맛있다. 이거 맛있다.
It has that ripe, like fruit, but still very elegant.
Yes. It's always the same area, but we are searching more like meat wine, so like something like more tannins that you have in the palate, but it's balanced.
Yeah,
and you have your mouth, which is more open for understand the aftertaste.
I mean, you say still has a little bit more tannin, but I feel like this one's much softer than the first one.
This one is more larger.
Yeah,
But it's round. It's not
Oh yeah, it's
It was
really.
dried 6 years ago. 6 years ago in the gums.
이거 맛있다.
맛있다.
I only don't know much about the winery here, but you know how this says. I mean, it's always on the website and on the internet. There's a traditional way of making BD, and and a lot of new modern wineries are coming out. Which one do you guys are close to? You guys are more close to traditional part of winemaking or like modern?
We are more traditional.
More traditional.
Most of the wines are aged in big barrels.
Big barrels.
We are searching. We are lucky to have all these rocks, so chalky rocks, white rocks. So we try not to cover with oak. So the saltiness, the minerality, and the freshness, mostly the floral part. It is classic from this part of Montalcino. We try to not cover with oak. So the bigger part of the wines aged in big barrels. Mostly in the north, in the other side of the hill, they use a little more smaller barrel because they have a lot of clay. The clay drive you the high tannins, drive you the dark colors. You need little barrels to soften these masculine wines.
이것도 되게 부드럽고 너무 맛있는데?
정원이가 좋아할 스타일이
야.
딱 정원이가 좋아할 스타일이라는 느낌이 드는데 내가 봤을 때 이거 정원이가 지금까지 마신 것 중에 두 번째로 좋아할 것 같은데.
맛있어. I really like it. Yeah.
오늘 오전에 마셨던 데가 1등이고 그다음에 여기가 두 번째일 것 같은데 지금까지 마셨던 와인 중에
그 소토보다는 그래도 약간은 빡빡함이 살짝 있는 것 같고 근데도 되게 비슷하게 부드럽고 플로럴하고. Now I'm so expecting so much from the Reserva.
We have big expectations, but we have a wine that is very young. So this is the wine that we have that is a more long aging wine. And as we produce very tiny amount, we don't have a lot of old bottles to open, so we have just the new one. This is 2 months that is available. It's the latest vintage, 2017. The aging of this wine is 2 years in large oak, 1 year in French oak. So it's the only wine they age in French oak because this is the more bolder selection. It's the best selections of the first harvest and the second harvest. But this is not made every year, just when we have a perfect growing season. So when we don't have frost, when we don't have hail, when we have the perfect amount of water during the summer. 4 or 5 times in 10 years we are able to make this. Just 6,000.
Just 6,000 bottles. Wow. Was 2017 the last year you guys made Reserva?
Yes, the next one will be the 19 in 2025.
Oh, okay.
Before we made 16, 12, 10, and 2007. This one I opened like 20 minutes ago, so maybe
It's for a little while.
let's
Yeah,
breathe.
it's gonna take a bit of time.
That was mostly in the fruitiness. Need time in the bottle to
Yeah.
got the complexity, and we have a wine that is very tannic. This wine, drier palate. This is the classic wine that we drink for birthdays, Christmas, special occasions. This is the